Alright, so the reason why I'm making this video is because some people are aware that while I'm doing my daily duties, I like to have on in the background fuckwits like this who think they can get away with whatever the fuck they want. And the reason why I'm making this video is not because there's fuckwits like this, it's because I am absolutely sick of hearing fucking excuses that are all the same. Like, I celebrate creativity, you know, and I know that this person here is a fucking scumbag, but mate, if you'd at least come up with one excuse that was creative, I'd be like, holy shit, that's a new one. Yeah, I haven't heard that one. That's actually a good fucking excuse. You're still going to get arrested. But let's be honest, I have not heard that one before. But unfortunately, a lot of these people are fucking dumb cunts who can't think of an original excuse. It's like they're reading out of the fucking pedo's handbook of excuses. And it's so frustrating to see pricks like this get arrested while they keep saying the same fucking excuses over and over again. I don't know whether they've got groups where they're like, oh, hey, if we ever get arrested, give this excuse, it'll work. I mean, I remember I got into a fucking fight with someone. Actually, I remember actually getting into a fight when I was about 17, and I was in trouble with the law. And one of my other friends he was a year or two younger than me, I think, and I know he was a dumb prick, but back then you didn't know your mates were dumb pricks, and so this person said to me, like, right, when you go to probation and parole, tell them you were drunk, that's why you did it. And I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go on my strategy of I'm sorry, but yeah, it's an option, thanks mate. Yeah. And you know, it wasn't until years later that I realised, why the fuck am I taking legal advice of a fucking 16-year-old? I know I'm 17 or 18, but let's be honest, you believe your mates, and it's not until you grow up that you're like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have listened to their mate. Anyway, let's move on. This fuckwit here, he works at some sort of hotel, or a mini hotel or something like that, you know, and he's organised to meet up with a young person. He's a gay guy, nothing wrong with that, that's fine. So he's going to meet up with a gay kid who's underage, very underage, and he has made sure that room 114 in this mini hotel is free for them to use to do whatever the fuck he thinks he's going to do. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because his excuse is just shit house. And then the icing on the cake is the fact that he actually makes some Instagram videos at the end that will be shown. I'll show them to you. They're just extraordinary. And I want to just clarify, this guy who runs People vs. Preds, he goes, I think the cops know him as his alias Josh. I don't know his real name, I don't need to know it. All I know is I've seen this guy in action a lot of times, and he's very good at what he does. I also get the impression, for various reasons which I won't mention, that he possibly could have been abused as a child, and that's his inspiration for doing what he does. I can't confirm that, and I don't need it confirmed. If he wants to tell people that, that's fine, but I've seen a lot of these hunters, mostly across the UK, but you know, the American side's picking up now. I've seen a lot of those predators, the hunters, and you can sort of tell the ones that are doing it for passion as opposed to, oh, this is a new thing on YouTube, so we're going to do it too because it earns us money. This guy here, People vs. Preds, I get the impression that there's a passion involved as opposed to just being popular on the internet or whatever the fuck you want, you know what I mean? Anyone that knows me knows I don't get into these Facebook things and fucking Twitter and Instagram and all that sort of shit. But I will show you a couple of things here, which is very interesting. So he's getting busted in his job, and I love that because next thing you know, the boss is like, you gotta get the fuck out. But let's fast forward. Okay, so they're showing chats here, and okay, so now he's outside. And he's starting to realise there's no way out of this, which is it's good to watch someone realise the weight of what they've done. They've done a horrific crime, and it's not just a horrific crime. It's the sort of crime you could be in a fucking cell next to someone who's murdered 3 people, and that triple murderer hates you because it's one of the most disgusting crimes in fucking humanity, and it seems like a theme all over the world where it doesn't matter how many fucking people you murder. If that guy next to me in the cell has touched kids, well then, sorry, give me a second. It's got an email. Okay, sorry, it was an email telling me that my package is on its way. And that package actually got delivered 2 hours ago. So, I mean, when they say it's on its way, I mean, are they saying like it's on its way from my hand into the kitchen, or is it on its way to my house? Because it's already at my house. I can see it. Anyway, let's move on. That's Australia Post for you. Anyway, so what this guy does here is he sits there and he tries to plead for his shit, but, let's be honest, mate. You're not coming up with any good excuses. You're coming up with the same old shit I've heard many times before. But we'll fast forward to his fucking, here we go. Oh, look. Now, see that's what I call the hands of shame. Alright? And the reason why is, if you study body language, if someone gets busted for something and they sit there and vehemently deny that they've done it, but then they're left alone, whether it be in an interrogation room or whether it be here in an office where no one else is around, he thinks no one else is around, but obviously Josh is filming through the window. He's putting his hands on his face, which is a classic body language sign of shame. When you think no one else is watching, or when you think no one else is around, you realise that, I know I've been lying, but oh fuck, it's all crashing down on me. And what's crashing down on him is one of the most disgusting crimes that any person can commit. And right there, he's in shame. I meant to show you the chat. Oh, well, not the chats. You don't need to see the chats, but he's obviously been shown the chats. But what we'll do is we'll go to the next. Joss is obviously in there just antagonising him. Give me a second. Here we go. Yeah. I will put the link to this Josh's channel in the description because he does deserve more, because he does a very good job at this. Out of all the hunters I've seen, and I've been seeing these from the UK and the US for 7 or 8 years, I think the UK has done. 7 or 8 years ago was around the first time some of these popped up. The Americans have only started getting into it maybe 3 years or maybe 4 years ago, but let's see. Hang on a sec. There's here we go. let's watch this. You'll fucking find this good, I tell you what. This is Scumbag's opinion of what happened.
Hello, everybody. Yep. I just wanted to come out and make a statement. I've recently had my phone stolen, so therefore it could have been anybody. I mean, anyone could hack into anybody's account.
Wrong there, son. You see, what you're trying to do is play like the media do and think that there's a whole bunch of hackers out there that can do all sorts of hacking shit. You see, unfortunately for you, mate, the majority of you fuckwits, or not even you, even the majority of fuckwits who aren't even doing child things, wrong things with child, even those fuckwits who, someone posted a status on my Facebook, I was hacked. No, you weren't. You left your fucking Facebook logged in somewhere, dickhead. You weren't hacked at all. Stop fucking using this word hacked like everyone's out there. Who the fuck? You are a random dickhead in America. What hacker is sitting there going like, oh, this guy's a good target? There are fucking billions of people in the world. And there's a shit ton of people who use fucking Facebook or Instagram or fucking whatever the fuck, TikTok, whatever. And how do you become a target, mate? How did you get picked out of all those millions and billions of people? And not only that, they also fucking talk dirty to kids. So therefore, it's not your fault. That's quite extraordinary, mate. Let's hear the rest of your stories.
Obviously, I was literally catfished in this. I am...
Fuck me dead. Holy shit, this bloke. He's doubling up on his fucking bullshit. I'll tell you what, when I first started going out with my ex, and that was probably about 8 or 9 years ago, she rings me up one day randomly. This is during the work day. And she rings me up randomly, which is like, I better answer the phone, it must be something important, and she said, I'm going to try and not mention names here, because it doesn't matter, but she goes, blah blah says her boyfriend's Facebook got hacked. I'm like, alright, please continue, this is going to be fucking great. Alright, why does she think that? And he goes, because she caught him talking to other women. And I'm like, right, I don't know why are you ringing me in the middle of the day for this? She goes, can you check if, like, there's something wrong? And I'm like, alright, fine. Now, I do contract work for, I'll just say it, Facebook. Every now and then I do contract work for them, just 1 or 2 week stints. But I thought, alright, because and so therefore I have a whole bunch of fake Facebook accounts, because I need them to test certain things, right, that I can't mention. But I don't actually like the company, and I don't use Facebook unless I have to, but I thought, you know what, this is my new missus and she needs a favour, so alright, I'll use an old account that I know has a nice blonde Australian looking woman as her profile. So what I'll do is I'll use that account and I'll tap him, or whatever the fuck Facebook call it, when you become friends with someone. I don't know what it's fucking called, but whatever. I just decided I'm going to use this account to become friends with this guy who lived in Melbourne. We were in Sydney at the time, but for some reason this chick's boyfriend was in fucking Melbourne. I don't know why. But his profile, he was a bus driver, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But let's be honest, you're not earning big cash. And this is how fucking easy it is to get people's details. All I did was logged in and became friends with him. And all of a sudden, this motherfucker was so fucking desperate for a root. Sex. Yeah. That it took me 15 minutes of casual chat on Facebook to get this fucking idiot's fucking mobile phone number or cell phone number, whatever you people call it. But 15 that's how desperate this fucking idiot was. So I got back to I was about to say her name. I got back to my ex-partner and I sent her a message with screenshots from this guy's fucking Facebook chat. And I said, yes, he's cheating her and he's ready to cheat on her at any moment. It took 15 minutes to get his fucking phone number. And so she went back to him and, she went back to her colleague and said, yeah, here's the proof. Now, and that's the thing. A lot of people on the internet, they play with it like it's a fucking toy. But it's not. You need to be careful. And this motherfucker here is a good example. He's trying to convince people that, my Facebook got hacked and then this happened. No, mate. Let's listen to the rest of your bullshit, huh? Let's listen to the rest of it.
Not a predator. I am not a child. I am not what this man says I am. And yes, whatever the video says, I kid you not, he will get his.
Okay, well, it seems he's better at tracking you down than you're at tracking him down. So yeah, let's see what this fucking punishment involves, other than empty threats. Let's see what you say next, Darren, you fucking idiot.
It's not like I was meeting him in a back alley. I was not, I mean, it was just...
Okay, alright, so a hotel room for a minor is better than a back alley. At least he wasn't meeting him in a back alley. Yeah, good justification. Let's move on. What's your second fucking excuse?
It was at my place of work. My whole intentions was to get him over here and...
Right. I need to listen to it again. I'm just going to correct you there. Your intentions were to, not was to, but that's being very pedantic. Let's see what his fucking excuse is.
My whole intentions was to get him over here and help him. I know that sounds...
Fucking, you just wanted to help the kid. Yeah, right, let's hit that one off the fucking list of excuses I've heard thousands of times before, you fucking wanker.
Like that totally fabrication, but it's the truth.
Some of you who might be watching this, if you've never seen videos like this before, if the pedophile says that his excuse is the truth, then we just have to walk away and just go, you know what, that he's obviously telling the truth because he said he was. So yeah, fuck, failed mission. Let's just go home, boys.
It's the God honest truth.
Oh shit, he's even added religion into it. Holy fuck, this guy must really mean it. I think this is just it's a shame that this guy's face is on the internet because obviously he's innocent, and some people are going to watch this thinking he's a criminal that preys on young children, but I mean, it's the God honest truth. So holy shit, wrongly convicted, I reckon, and even before you've been convicted.
But it doesn't matter now because, yeah, you guys won. I mean, I lost my job and everything, and it doesn't really matter now. I could have just, went off the deep end and just gone and shut up something, because you guys have ruined every little bit of peace of mind.
One thing I'll explain to people who may not know or may never seen these videos before is what he's doing now is just delving into the whole sympathy aspect, and that's not bro. You were ready to create memories in a young person that will last them for their lifetime, and all you're doing now is just fucking telling us how bad you've got it, and you should feel sorry for me, and stuff like that. Take some fucking responsibility for your actions, you know. I was about to say the C word there, but I know some Americans don't
My
like it.
life, and I got nothing to live for.
Ah, doubling up on the sympathy. Awesome.
So why should I let anyone else feel the same? So they should die with me, right?
Um, are you gonna fucking shoot up a? I mean, I hope not. But this brings about the whole angle. I was talking to a friend of mine online the other day about how sometimes these predator hunters, as you would call them, sometimes they can create ripple effects that they don't expect. And those ripple effects will have what's the word? They will have an effect on everyone else, because next thing you know, new laws are going to be created, and it's like as good of a job that these people are doing. What he just said indicated to me that there's a potential that he's either going to kill himself or potentially take other people with him while he kills himself, and that's a bit of a fucking grey area that we need to keep an eye on. I like what these teams are doing, the good ones, and I respect the cop's opinion of, oh, this is dangerous, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. That's fine, but there's a middle ground there that we need to find, because we need to get these people convicted and arrested, but we don't want a person like this to go out there and just start shooting up a fucking Walmart or whatever. I'm not saying he's going to do that. I don't know if he has. This only happened today or yesterday or something, so we'll see. But those are words of someone. It's like, ooh, shit. We should keep an eye on this bloke just in case.
So have a good one, guys. Peace out.
I'll read it on, actually, if anyone's interested. Actually, no, I won't. Because the link will be in the description, but if you want to read whatever, I don't need to read chat logs. I know how perverted these fucking idiots are. But yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that, because it was, yeah, anyway, have a good one.